Hey everyone, this is Marjorie Wildcraft with Lynn Gillespie, the famous Lynn. And this is Adventures in High Performance Gardening. And Tom behind the camera said, okay, you girls, get your gift giving and stuff over with and then we'll get to the rest of the program. And I'm like, okay. So I got Lynn a present. This is like the worst gift wrapping ever.
Oh, it's blue tape. Blue's my favorite color.
Well, I'm just trying to hide that this was like a yogurt jar. But here you go, Lynn.
What did you bring? You're up to everything.
I know, right? So when somebody takes care of your garden for you for more than a week,
looky there.
you got to give her something. So
All right.
Lynn gets her very own Street Team T-shirt.
Nice.
We got matching shirts.
Oh, now we can be like twins.
We can be like twins. Yeah. Isn't that
That's
fun?
cool. Thank you.
Yeah, this is like
you.
organic cotton and
I
bamboo.
know. It feels really nice.
They're really soft.
Yeah.
I really like wearing mine. Jimerson, our tech director, I think he lives in his.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
feel the softness. These are amazing.
They're really nice.
Fun. Thank you.
You're
I'll
welcome.
enjoy that.
So y'all don't know, but like right after we shot the last one, I hopped on a plane. I was in Texas doing all this business and managing things that go crazy in a big network like this. And then I've just come back. So Lynn
Yep,
has been
10
taking care of
days.
my garden. Yeah,
10
right.
8 days. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's all right.
Anyway,
Garden's
so
easy.
what are we going to do today?
Oh, we got some fun stuff today.
Okay.
Now, if you notice, I'm in my short sleeves today.
It's hot.
Have you ever seen my arms?
Sun.
I think
Hello.
this is the first time you've seen my arms.
I know. I went to Texas and and my daughter was like, Mama, you got white legs.
Yeah. So this last week we had 3 nights in the 30s, and the weather is now shifted. Now our nights are going to be in the 50s.
Nice.
So I brought your tomato plants, the squash, and the cucumbers, and we're going to plant those today. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and get our harvest, and then we'll get our stuff planted. So
Sounds great. Let's
yeah,
go harvesting.
Tomatoes are going in. That'll be good.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the peas, and we'll shear them.
Okay, we had to stop because look at this, is just amazing. I don't know how many pounds of lettuce that we've just harvested. Fortunately, tonight I'm going to a potluck and I think I'm just going to bring this whole basket.
It's beautiful.
It's
so beautiful.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah. So I have a gift for you.
I know, right?
The wrapping's not very good, but
we were harvesting and Lynn said, hey Marjorie, you've got some leaves with holes in them. And I'm like, okay. And so, yes, get some, I will have to get Tom to come in here and take some close-ups, but
yeah. So once you start seeing something that's out of the norm,
with these little holes.
you want to start figuring out what's causing it.
Yeah.
So sometimes the easiest way to do that is to come out at night, but we just happened to find the culprit.
Lynn found this.
2 of them.
Yeah. I only see one in here now. Did I drop one?
Oh,
already?
I think it's right there on your leaf. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. We'll get Tom to take a picture of that.
We'll get close-ups
That
on
is
this.
a cutworm.
Uh-huh.
And typically they're out at night, so I was really surprised that we found it. And there's a brown moth that lays an egg, and this is the larvae of the brown moth. And so what we can do
It was kind of fun. We only found it in one area because I was picking leaves. I was like, there's no holes in my leaves,
like,
Lynn.
there's holes everywhere.
But Lynn, you gotta.
So,
but I think that thing might be edible, so you could fry that up in some butter.
oh no, I'll let you have it. It came out of your garden.
No,
That's
it's a
for
gift.
you.
It's a gift. Right?
No, you eat it.
Really, actually,
Truly.
most of these insects are edible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you ever stepped on one and all the green stuff squishes out?
Oh, let's not talk about that.
What's
Now, I
that
don't
in
know
your
if this
teeth?
guy's edible or not, but almost anything, butter and garlic. But seriously, a lot of the insects in your garden are edible. Anyway, we're going to get back to harvesting. Well, Lynn, look at this turnip here. I think we should pull up because it's like covering my broccoli, right?
This thing's huge.
And plus,
It's looking great.
I love turnips.
This is one of the salad turnips. They're sweet like a radish apple. You just eat them raw, and you can eat the tops too.
Nice.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that
a beauty. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so there, now you have your dinner. All right, we're gonna go ahead and plant some squash.
Okay.
So I got some zucchini and some yellow squash, and they're gonna go in this section. The peas are just about done.
They sure
We
are,
can let them go a couple more weeks, and they're gonna get really woody. And now that it's turned from cold to hot, it's gonna.
They're gonna really get upset.
They're gonna get mad.
So we're gonna just make a hole for the squash and then leave the rest of it almost like a living mulch.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
for a few weeks.
Okay.
And so I brought you
That sounds good.
These are squash plants that I started, at least a month ago in the greenhouse. And because it was freezing last week, I wasn't able to harden them off. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant them, and then you're going to have to put shade cover on it for 3 days.
A couple of days. Yep.
3 days.
Got it.
To get them.
To where they're
And this is
comfortable.
considered a hill, and we're not going to disturb the roots. They really hate that. So all we're going to do is just turn it upside down, and we'll just plant that as one hill. So we're
Okay.
going to squeeze 4 of them in here, and they'll be able to grow over the edge and kind of splash down around this end.
They'll head down to the grocery store.
They can go to the grocery store, yeah.
Yeah.
The reason,
But are we going to thin these guys out?
Nope.
Or, no?
that's a whole hill. This one has 4 plants in it.
Yeah.
The reason we want to leave them together is pollination, because you got to have enough of them blooming at the same time or you don't get enough pollination.
Okay.
So we'll have enough zucchini. You'll have to chase the neighbors with it. Or you can shred it and put it in the freezer. That's what I do
Yeah.
with my excess.
That's great.
All right.
Okay,
so
well, let's get started.
What we're going to do
Put my
is
turnip
we're
down.
going to sacrifice a couple peas. I'm going to plant these fairly close to the edge. So we'll put one here. We'll put
one here?
Yeah, right in there.
Yeah. So I'm just going to like chop.
I'm going to dig.
Okay.
You
gonna
can
dig.
chop. I can dig.
Well, I don't mind leaving this organic matter here, you know?
But you got to have a hole. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now, I
The
have-
soil is just so beautiful.
I love this soil.
Light and friable. It's like chocolate cake. Whoops, I'm making a mess.
Oh yeah, we could dig this with our fingers if we wanted
We
to.
really could.
Yeah.
But I had to show off my shovel. I've got this new shovel.
It's a beautiful shovel.
And I have to
Because
use
it's a beautiful
it.
shovel. And it's got sharp edges too.
Yeah, it's a nice shovel.
So I brought some compost, and this is the fertilizer
Uh-huh.
that we feed our gardens. This is the Happy Frog fruit and flower fertilizer.
Okay.
And so we're going to put about a tablespoon of that down in the hole.
Okay.
So dig you a hole. And then put that down in the bottom, just a tablespoon.
Okay.
And then we're going
Maybe
to
a bit more.
put about a half a cup of compost in each hole. And that's going to get these off to a start.
Oh yeah, they'll love that.
Yeah, we put that down in the bottom. These are heavy feeders.
They sure
So
are.
you can plant this one.
Okay.
And that one is a zucchini.
Now with squash, we don't bury them the way you can with tomatoes. They go just to the soil line.
I brought you 3. Okay, I got
Okay.
gold prize.
Well, we'll put the third one in the center
Oh
over
no,
there.
that's a cucumber. I couldn't find these cucumbers earlier today. Found them. Okay, those are cucumbers. So we got 2 squash.
Okay.
So
That's all good.
What do we want to put? I could bring you 2 more next week. We'll put them up there.
Okay.
Let's do that. Okay, so this one's gold prize, so it's going to be a yellow summer squash.
Okay.
And that one I think is safari, which will be a green zucchini. And
Okay.
we'll grab a couple more next week and stick them in. And I'm going to put them out and get them hardened off this weekend.
And then
Yes,
we have got.
you have to water. It's a must.
It's a must.
Burp the baby.
It's a requirement. You never transplant without watering.
Never.
The golden rule.
Yep.
We should make a song out of that, get an accompanying piano, a 6-piece band. And now we're doing the tomatoes.
Tomatoes. I brought
Now
4
tomatoes can be buried below their little thingy.
We can, or we can put them in the way that they are.
The way they are.
I'm going to teach you how to do the trellis system.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and tie these up when they get a little bit bigger.
Right.
And we can actually put one every foot, so we can put in 4. We can put in 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to
Wow.
give you a ton of tomatoes.
That is and that's close
Yep.
spacing.
That's what I love about this system is we break all the rules.
That is breaking a rule. I would never plant tomatoes a foot apart.
Yeah. We'll teach you how this works.
This is Lynn doing this, not me.
This is So then the next thing I have is your cucumbers.
Nice. I love
I
cucumbers.
have too many plants with this because I thought they were squash. So we don't need to plant that many cucumbers. That would overwhelm you. So they're going to go on the back end of the Swiss chard patch. And so I think we should put in 3 hills across here.
Okay.
And that should be plenty of cucumbers for you. I think we're about done here.
Yeah.
Garden's looking good. Get the cover on and get some shade on it. Do that next.
Nice. Whew, that was a good harvest, Lynn.
It was.
I'm having this for dinner tonight. Taking that big bowl to the potluck.
You can eat that on your way.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like a carrot, just crunch,
Munch
crunch,
on
crunch.
it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got so much chard.
We
and
got our stuff planted.
kale, and you got 20% shade cloth on that. And we just shoved a little piece of plastic over this to cover this for a couple of days to
Yep.
keep it.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Because we get such intense sun here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless it's
So-
raining.
All right. Well, awesome. So we're already getting so much production. We'll get you the tallies next week, but it's a lot of food that we've already produced, and pretty short period of time.
Yep.
So next week we will have to see what goofy present either Lynn or I give each other, and the most bizarre wrapping. Who has the most bizarre wrapping container?
Oh, a challenge.
Yeah.
I have the golden boots.
Yeah, you do have the golden boots.
Uh-huh.
You should be wearing those.
I should be.
Yeah, it's a fashion statement in the garden.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Marjorie Wildcraft, and I'm with the Grow Network. This is Lynn Gillespie, who is with the Living Farm, and what you're watching is adventures in high performance gardening, and so far, so good.
It's been a good adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you next week.